fuck.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Critical Miss. We rejoined the group. Last time you guys survived the bumbling of Babbles and Binks. You made your way down into the basement of the apothecary and slaughtered some ginlings. And almost died in the process.
He only maimed.
I did.
Well, yeah, maimed.
Whoa, I killed a ginling, to be fair.
You did. You did.
And I almost died, literally, because I
Right.
went below 0 hit points. Thank you very much, Hector, for the save, by the way.
what I
And
do.
also to Sarah Delvox, wherever she may be.
And almost got us all killed giving a ginling.
Listen. We won't talk about that.
That was an error.
We could have taken him.
That, I'm still blaming on you for having
Hector.
all of that.
Let me just paraphrase this for you really quickly. No, you would not have.
He was weakening.
What?
We
What
cut him
about
up a couple times, so he regenerated for like all of it, but we were getting there.
And you do remember the henchmen that had their tongues cut out.
Mm.
Do you remember? Do any of you remember what organization they were from?
No.
It's in my
I
notes.
just remember they have a tattoo on their arm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Still spinning dragons with a blade going down the middle.
There you go.
That's right. 3 serpents to be exact, entwined over a blade. The soldiers of the Silent Serpent. So here we go. Episode 3. The Soldiers of the Silent Serpent. A dastardly group of black market vultures who pick apart basically anything illegal and sell it on the black market. There's a lot of illegal items that come from the world of Historia. You've got gin horn. Asher's root is actually very rare, so it's technically protected. You got a couple different items and tchotchkes that could be worth a small fortune in the wrong hands and are very dangerous.
Soldiers of the Silent Serpent. Let's write that down.
Let's not, because I remembered so well last time.
Alliteration
I'm
for
still
the
going
win.
to write it down.
I think Matt's a very huge fan of alliteration.
Very big.
The
I love it.
bustling babbles and binks.
The bumbling of Babbles and Binks.
Sorry.
Come on out.
You're better than that.
So, you have cleaned up since then. Babbles and Binks is closed.
I recovered my rod.
Yes, you did. You recovered your rod.
I had left it with my friend.
Right.
Now I have it back.
Yes, enchanted as
It
well.
is.
You get actually a +2 to your attack rolls.
Woo!
Any attack roll, at least it uses the arcane modifier.
Right.
So, you have all been initiated into the Order of the Gin Hunters, and Sarah Delvox has been strangely absent over the past couple days. You haven't seen much of her. But her assistant, second in command, Craig, the dwarf who you've seen with her several times, has requested you meet him at the training grounds at around noon. You do have a little time before you'd like to go. You are all separated right now. So if any of you have anything you'd like to do, you can let me know now.
How many days has it been?
It's been about 2 days.
Okay.
And we're still in town?
Still in Chisis.
I'd
You're
like to...
staying at the Gin Hunter headquarters there.
Now, do we all have badges that say, hey, we're gin hunters?
Yes, you actually have the crest of the Gin
Alright,
Hunters.
I'm just going to be walking around town flashing that to whoever I can, trying to get as much free stuff as possible.
The majority of people in town actually seem to like you less when you flash that badge around. While you are still serving the community, gin hunters have garnished a bad reputation as of late. They have somewhat they've been seen almost as like a police force when that's not really their purpose. But they still do protect the land, and there are a couple people who show you some due respect.
Okay. Do I come back with like a bushel of apples or something?
No.
No.
Actually,
No
they stole a little bit from you.
Yeah, they picked your pocket.
Like a horde of children just come by, pockets empty.
Oh,
This is what you teach your children. Apparently they don't like gin hunters around here.
Wait, did your character wear pants?
Wait, what?
That's
That's
a
a
really
good point.
That's a really good question.
He's got heavy armor.
Why don't you tell us, audience?
I'd like to arrive early.
Okay.
So he tells us that we have to be at the training area a little later on. I'm kind of a suck up. I'm gonna go a little early and see if I can get a little one-on-one time with Sarah. If you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Like fighting, right? Test out my new rod one-on-one, you know?
Sure. Would you like to take anything?
What?
Take your time to do anything?
No, I'm just gonna hang out for a little while.
Okay.
For now.
Hector?
Is there sort of a religious temple anywhere?
Oh, yeah, there's a temple in town.
I'll pretty much just go there.
Okay.
Sit down, pray. For a
Okay.
little bit.
You head to the training circle a little early, and you see Krig standing there. In the center is a massive cage in the center of the arena, and he is somewhat not arena, training ground, and he is standing next to it.
Is
Looks
it
like he's
covered?
waiting. Yes.
Or, okay. Immediately I have my hand on my blade.
Okay.
I know what's in there. I've been in this situation
Well,
before.
it's much bigger than the cages you saw.
That's why I have my hand, and you know what? I'm grabbing my rod too, because I always grab my rod when I'm nervous.
While you're grabbing shouldn't you be like in the center? I thought you keep it like right in front.
No, why? I don't know. It's weird.
So
Keeps
you
the rod on the front. It's weird.
So you arrive, and Krig goes, "Oh, early today, I see.
What's that?
What do you think it is?"
Well, I think it's a gin, and I'm kind of nervous that you call us here to train, and it's sitting there right in the middle of the circle.
Well, you'll see what it is in a little while. Where are your
Just
friends?
tell me it's not a gin.
We'll see what it is in a
Oh
little
no,
while.
I'm so scared. I don't know where they are. I haven't seen them really. I just wanted to see if you could maybe, teach me something beforehand. I'd like to learn as much as possible while I'm here. So.
Well, there's not much to tell besides from learning how to kill Jinn. I mean, you are a Jinn hunter now. You have certain accommodations. I wouldn't say you are above the law, but you are definitely equal to it. And you have to remember to treat it as such. You are not a policeman, but sometimes you may have to act like one.
The law is everything to me.
All right.
And justice will always be served.
He loves justice. I'm telling you, people, he loves justice.
Pros and close, favorite food? Justice.
Yeah.
It's a true story. Favorite drink?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Justice.
So it's nearing noon. Would you guys like to head there, or?
I'm gonna go through a couple of the shops, see if I can buy a couple of things.
Okay. What are you looking to pick up?
Just probably a orb that's a little bit better than what I have. Maybe like a cloak of some sort.
Okay. Yeah. You go through. You find a couple things you were interested in. You find an orb. It's fairly expensive, but if you bought it, you could tell it would be a little heftier than the one you have, and it would give you an advantage in battle.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
Okay. It is going to cost you. It's around 75 gold.
I got it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I haven't spent any money actually.
Okay. Okay, so you pick it up, and using this orb, it's the same stats as your last one, except you have a +1 to your attack rolls.
Oh, okay, cool.
Using the orb.
Okay.
Anything else?
Maybe something that could be useful. I don't know. I feel like in our last thing we were kind of just roaming around, and we could have used a lot of things like rope or a frying pan or
You and
something.
your fucking rope.
Actually, yeah. You take a look through the tailor's shop, and you find a cloak. And when you reach for it to try and put it on, you can tell it just kind of feels right. It's not, particularly well made, but it feels right.
This robe, it seems kind of perfect.
And
And it's small enough to fit you.
you certainly you put it on. It looks nice. It feels nice. It's warm, but not too warm. And the shopkeep goes, "Are you interested in that?"
Well, it just seems nice. It seems right.
It is very nice, but it has been moving. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you cheap. 150 gold.
I don't know if I have 150. I mean, Delvas said that if we're gin hunters, that we don't really have to pay for much.
Make a perception check.
Great.
Oh no, not the perception checks again.
Yeah, that's what
Look,
he needs.
crit.
Yeah.
You're
Only the
the
magic
right
man.
side.
Looks like you chose the right die today.
Clearly.
The right side of your coat feels a little heavier. Your cloak.
Is there something in here? I asked the shopkeep.
Not as far as I know. Not when I put it out this morning. When you reach in and pull out your hand, you're holding a bag, and inside there's like a rattling, clanking.
I'm gonna open it.
Inside there's about 150 gold.
Well, here's the money.
He takes it from you. All right then. Cloak's yours. Have a good day.
What the fuck just happened?
This is fucking awesome!
Bye.
That's a lucky cloak.
You're a wizard.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm not even being facetious. It is.
On your way out, make another perception check real
Oh,
quick.
great.
A very easy one. Just don't miss.
Crit.
I
really wish
swear,
we could show this on
everyone
camera
at
right now.
home,
Like, pick it. Just,
Is it gonna, like... Even
I doubt it,
reach,
but like
No,
if
no,
anyone
no,
can
no.
zoom in somehow.
It doesn't even stop there. It's Inception right now because I threw my dice in anger. It's a crit. It's a crit.
Inception.
We're starting off right, guys. We got this. Come on.
We have to go deeper.
Nothing but misses.
Oh,
Don't spoil it.
I ruined it, guys.
You rolled a crit again. You feel like something poking you very lightly in the chest now, and when you reach in, you feel it's almost like a sheet of paper, and you
Kind of like pull it out.
yeah, you pull it out and you open it up, and it says, "Congratulations, you've inherited the cloak of useful things."
That
Does
sounds
it say
useful.
anything else?
Nope.
I feel like it's talking to me.
I'm gonna try and take out a piece of rope.
Yeah, rope slides out, but feel it. When you actually feel it and tug on it, it actually just kind of falls apart. It doesn't seem very useful at all.
Fucking shit don't work!
And you feel another note poking you.
I feel like this thing is trying to talk to me.
You open it up and it says, "You didn't need rope, you dummy."
It's definitely talking to me. I don't know if I like this anymore.
This is important as a DM. Alvynn, Sean, Alvynn's character player, bought an item for Alvynn called the Cloak of Useful Items. It's a daily property, but once per hour. So that means once an hour, Alvynn can pull out a item that would be useful for a given situation. Whether it be a rope to tie onto a rock in order to rappel down a cliffside, or a hatchet to chop up a piece of wood that you need. Once an hour, you can pull a useful, simple tool out. Now, in this case, I thought it would be more fun as a DM to take that and make it into an item like the one you see here, one that's trying to communicate with him, trying to give him useful items without him knowing it. It's important to incorporate items like this because I feel like it adds a little more depth to the character.
Sarcastic asshole of a
What
coat.
is your name, Cloak? And I'm like, the frozen.
I'm just gonna walk out now because I'm just confused and pissed. I was just insulted by a robe.
Yeah. Yeah. A piece of cloth.
Yes.
Told you what's what. And are you going to head to the training grounds?
Yeah, I'm gonna head there now.
And everyone else making their way?
Sure. And on the way there, from the few people that were impressed by the badge or appreciate our actions, I'm just gonna buy the stuff that I already bought.
Okay. Good explanation.
I bought it there.
Just one thing. Is the fortune teller in play from the last mission? Is he here?
No, his shop is actually closed right now.
Okay.
I probably scared him off running around with a bloody knife. I don't know. Didn't seem like a great idea.
Great moments.
Hector's a very basic man. He doesn't like so much flash. He likes a simple life.
The moment you see me, I'm in bright white armor. It has a little flame on it whenever battle ensues.
Hector's just like, bro, you real right now?
Hector's like, I'm old! Huh? Yeah. So you all arrive at the training ground then. It is the appointed hour. And you all show up. And you all now see what Alvynn has seen, which is this large cage in the center of the arena.
Cloak.
I'm sorry?
Cloak saw.
Cloak, I'm sorry. Yes. You all see now what Cloak saw when he arrived early, this large cage in the middle of the training grounds. And it had, you hear noises, banging, rattling, grunting sounds.
I take 2 steps back. Not going near that.
But you don't even know what it is.
Not even going near it.
But it could be anything.
I'm getting further away. Even further.
And he goes, don't be scared. I wouldn't put you in any danger. This is the first time you're going to see a live, full-size djinn.
I don't know about first time.
A cage.
The ones you saw weren't full-size.
Then that makes it even worse.
You have
I take another step back.
He goes, you have no idea.
How does this cage
I take another step back.
How
I'm
does
just
this
gonna go
simple
home.
cage hold a full-size djinn?
You'll see. And he pulls back the cloth on the cage, and inside you see big iron wrought bars are holding in this hellish looking beast.
That is not a tiny djinn. That's a big djinn. That is a big djinn. All right, so we're going to learn a little bit about the djinn.
Its arms are chained down to the bottom of the cage, but it's still struggling against the cuffs. You notice actually that the chains are made of mithril. They are very, very strong and nigh unbreakable.
A little more incentive to kill this beast.
So the djinn is bound in chains of mithril. Mithril is not an item I had much use for coming into the story. I didn't write much around it as far as a DM. But after Bessie's player character, Brian, made note that mithril was very, very coveted by Bessie, I decided to add a little more into the game. Incorporate some different elements to it. Now I have an entire backstory for mithril, what it's used for, how it's created, and what I'm hoping is that it adds a little more depth to Bessie's character. You know, it's more fun if there's an item that this character is seeking. I feel like it'll change how they react, how they play, and it'll bring a lot more fun to the game. And on sight of you all, it starts shaking even more violently.
I've washed the ashes root off of me.
Oh no!
Violently.
I should probably remind you, I'm still caring about it. Now it's half of Ashes Root on me.
Hey, why don't you feed it to it? Let's see what happens.
Feed what to it?
Sorry,
Craig actually laughs and he says, "To be honest, that's one of the worst things you could have done.
Thanks!
I believe
Thanks, Craig!
You wouldn't have known. It's fine. It was a rookie mistake."
So what's our last mistake?
You see, the djinn feed off of pure sources of energy, of magic. Asher's root is nothing but concentrated magical energy. That's what you fed it, and that's why it grew so drastic.
Considering our entire team is made of magic, not, we might be in trouble.
It doesn't work like that. Offensive magic is not what we're talking about. We're talking about stored magic. Potential magic, if you will.
Oh.
The djinn feed off of it.
Right.
So you're saying it wants to eat my rod?
It wants to consume you whole. Inside of you is a great amount of stored magic.
I've been told.
That's what
You
she
you
said.
look like you're having trouble with this tiny one.
No, I gotten over the djinn, and now I'm just on him.
On me?
Hear that? You're the problem.
To describe the beast a little more,
about right.
it is probably about 7 or 8 feet tall, you would assume.
Oh, good. 3 times the size of me.
Wait, like It's still on 4 legs?
Yes.
And it's 78 feet tall
Yes.
still, or standing up? It would
Oh
be?
no, it's gigantic.
Oh, wow.
So on
Okay.
2 legs, it's like 12 feet tall.
Yes.
All right. So it's 4 times the size of me.
You very rarely,
step back.
you very rarely see a djinn walk on 2 legs. They haven't done that since long, long ago, when they were civilized. It has pinkish, almost reddish skin.
But very raw,
Yes.
looks like. Okay.
Horns that have been shaved down and cut off. And
Thank
Krieg,
God for that.
Krieg explains that the horns can be up to 1.5 feet in length.
Maybe we should do that to Bessie.
Oh no! I gotta have that thing's head on my wall when it's at full length.
Quick question. Assuming a djinn was full-sized and it still had, let's say, theoretically, more mana than it would need, if it were to ingest above its limit, could it perhaps get bigger?
Oh, indeed.
Is there as far as we know, is there a limit in size to how monstrous these can become?
Not that I've seen.
I think what he's asking is if we feed it all the Asher's root, will it just get too much mana and explode?
No.
Now,
Well,
wow.
actually, I don't know, to be honest. I've never encountered one.
We should probably test it.
Let's not test that out.
Alright, I was just saying.
I've never encountered one much larger than this.
I take a step
I
away
would
from
say-
cloak.
They all seem to be around the same size, if not, small variation, but I haven't
Okay.
seen them grow gigantic. This would be considered a full-grown djinn.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is our everyday djinn, most common.
Yes, this is what one day you will learn to fight and kill.
Are they male and female, or is there like asexual reproduction?
They're asexual in nature. They reproduce via laying eggs.
I must apologize. I just broke character because there's no way a minotaur would be like asexual reproduction.
Does it stick its thing in the other fang or no?
That a drink of some sort?
You're still not wearing pants.
Maybe.
Oh my! I'm so embarrassed.
So if I'm not
Why are
mistaken,
you aroused?
Isn't this the training ground?
Yes.
You said we're going to one day kill that. Mm-hmm. So why is it here now?
Well, to show you a djinn close up, you have to understand your enemy before you can fight it.
Oh, we're just looking at it.
Yes.
Oh, I take a step forward. Just one
towards
step.
one,
Just
yeah.
one.
But still away from me.
Yes.
Do they have any weaknesses?
Yes. Their neck. The djinn's weakest area is right in the neck. It's mostly meat and not a lot of bone. And the quickest way to kill a djinn, as you all saw previously, is decapitation.
Ha, I did that. I tried that on the big one though. When we fed it the ashes root, nearly broke my sword.
Their skin hardens. It becomes like rock when they are fed enough. You, at your current strength, I doubt you'd be able to take one.
Is that a dare?
It's
I
okay.
will wrestle
No,
that
no,
guy right
it's-
now.
It's okay. It's okay. Calm down, Bessie. Calm down.
Pixie dust. Pixie dust.
And it's about right here. And
Oh, that's cute.
I would say you're all right here.
Oh, it's that close? I take a step back.
But Krieg says what you have to worry most about, however, is the tongue.
Oh, we've noticed.
And he actually takes one step forward, and as he does, immediately the creature turns to its left, looks at Krieg, and shoots out this long tongue, almost 10 feet in length.
Oh.
Which Krieg actually reaches up and grabs instinctually. And he shows you, and at the end is, it almost looks like barbs on the end of his tongue. And he goes, this is what it will use to hurt you the most. Tongue lashing like this is like being hit with a mace.
He just fucking caught that djinn's tongue. That's fucking badass. I want to be that guy. You want to be my adoptive dad? I want to adopt you as my dad.
Did he just catch that thing's fucking tongue in his hand? That was pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? He's earned some justice points in my book. Let's chalk that up. Okay.
That was very badass, sir.
I do this for a living. And he lets go and takes a step back.
I want to try it. No, I'm just kidding.
And he kind of says, do you guys have any other questions?
How sturdy are those feet? Could they be? Is there like how are its legs? Is it like a satyr with two bends or one knee?
Yeah, it's more like its back half. It would be sort of akin to like a centaur, but with one set of hind legs, and the front body is more muscular, almost built like a human's body.
Oh, so it's got fingers on the front arms.
It can climb. He mentions that it can climb fast.
What's the Family Guy? Joe. So it's kind of like Joe from Family Guy. Just capable of walking.
Yes.
Okay.
And at this, you actually see Sarah Del Box walk in. She looks different.
I stand up more straight, like my chest puffed out a little bit.
She looks different than she had before. She's not wearing her
Clothes?
You wish.
If only.
I do. That's a good point.
She's not wearing her normal robes that she would wear as a gin hunter. She's wearing more tattered civilian street clothes. Her hair, which is normally blonde, has been dyed brunette.
Oh.
But you can definitely tell it's her. And she makes her way in.
I'd just like to make note. You make a lovely brunette.
She looks at you.
Why aren't you
And
wearing pants?
She clearly
I don't
gives
even get something over
She
that.
clearly gives you a stare of like, I've had it up to here. We got some problems. I don't have time for your shit.
I have no idea what that look means. I think she's into me. Good thing I'm not wearing pants right now.
And
Nope, she's not.
I nudge over. Yeah, she is.
she acknowledges all of you and she says, "Sorry, I haven't been here the past few days. I've been investigating the break-in and theft of the Jinlings from the Chisis facility, and I believe I found the culprits. You mentioned, and the bodies we found lead us to believe that the theft of the Jinlings was perpetrated by a group called the Soldiers of the Silent Serpent. And they are a group of devoted worshippers to the basilisk snake. And they cut the tongues from their own mouths so they cannot betray each other. They seem to have started up a black market in the nearby town of Crag Harbor. They've been buying and selling illegal substances, tainted Asher's root, gin horn. She goes, however, there is more bad news. Further out west, towards the Black Marsh, there's been a report of a gin herd, a large group that attacked the town. Unfortunately, myself and Craig are going to have to go and deal with that situation first. As a first assignment, I'm going to send you to Crag Harbor. I don't want you to go in there, as you have already twice, guns blazing and try and take down the entire operation.
How else would we go about doing things?
This is an intel operation.
Stealth?
Intel?
Yes.
Leave it to me.
Me too.
You all need to go.
Not me. I'll do my best.
Reconnaissance. Reconnaissance. Does anyone know what that means?
I'll do anything that requires not being seen.
We have civilian clothes for you and enough food for the journey, along with fresh horses, to take you to Crag Harbor tonight.
What do you mean civilian clothes? We can't wear what we have?
No. They're going to recognize you as gin hunters.
I just bought this flashy armor. I want to flash it all around town.
Can I still wear my mask?
I don't see why not.
Okay. We're good then.
Luckily, I don't wear flashy things. It's just a robe.
Yeah. It's useful though.
You wouldn't know.
She
Disgusting.
she says, I tracked them to the town of Crag Harbor, but I couldn't find their base of operations. You guys will go in undercover, looking to buy some sort of black market goods. Asher's horn, whatever. gin horn, whatever it need be, and you will have to find out where they're keeping all of their product, who's running the operation, and we'll go from there. I'll ask you to report back to me in, I would say, 4 days' time.
Shouldn't take that long.
Well, it's a day's ride.
All right, maybe it'll take that long. All right. We'll see.
So if you want us to be going to the black market to pretend to buy illegal things, we're gonna need some gold to pretend to buy with. This way we at least look legitimate.
I understand. The four of you, just go inside, see our requisitions officer. He'll give you everything you need.
Okay. I mean, I could also, if you have just a couple hunks of metal, I could just turn it into fool's gold for a little while, just to at least buy us some time.
I'm sure we have metal somewhere. You would be able to find that easily.
Okay.
Old training swords and whatnot.
Okay.
Does anybody else need any other preparations before you leave? Sarah Delvox says, I hate to run, but I need to be off. So if you have anything
time
to
is of the
ask
essence.
me now.
Time is of the essence.
Perhaps we can pretend to sell Asher's root there. Pretend we've got a big stock and we need to talk to the big boss.
No, we need to buy.
Why buy?
Or we could use it as trade.
Selling Asher's root gets them to bring money to you. Buying Asher's root gets them to bring you to the Asher's root.
True.
That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, she turns with Krieg, and they make their exit. You guys can head to the requisitions office now, or if you wanted to do something else, if you guys wanted to interact with the djinn.
No thanks.
Oh, okay.
We'll flip them off as I leave.
Wait, those two guys left?
Yes.
Taking a step back.
Gonna throw a rock.
Guys, let's go.
at the gym.
Oh wait, I'm gonna cover the. Oh no, I don't want to
Don't
get
get too
close
close.
enough. Never mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I was waiting to see if anybody was gonna try and cover it back up.
Oh wait, do you have any magic things that you can lift it with? My owl! My owl can lift things now. So, it's made of magic. It can't.
Yeah, it's made of magic.
Okay.
No, it like it'll go right through. It'll
It's an
disappear once
illusion.
it's hit. It's
Oh,
It's
okay.
not real. So it's gonna lift the thing and put it over it.
Okay. It does not respond to it.
Okay, good. Whew. Snow, we got this. The owl's name is Snow.
Still walking around it with much distance in between. So.
Walking or hobbling?
Stumbling.
The cage is covered?
It's wrong.
Yeah.
I can't see us?
You cannot see.
I'll take a step forward.
You sure that's a wise decision?
No, we should go. We
Yeah.
have to make our way to Craig's Harbor.
Craig's
Cracked
Harbor.
harbor.
With haste.
And that's behind me,
Are we
right?
gonna write it?
That's behind me? That's in this direction?
Yes,
Like
it would
exit?
be this way.
Alright. I'll take a step back. We should go.
I've been saying, let's go.